Well, hello humans on the internet. Oh, what's happening? There we go. It is I, your old friend, the Wonderchicken. Discombobulated. Once again, combobulation has been lost because I've been messing around. Look, I'm not going to lie. I've been messing around. I've been doing some stuff. I've been trying to, do some workflow optimization. Sure, let's call it workflow optimization. Anyway, and tries out some new stuff. I have this here, sexy Insta360 webcam that I bought however long ago. Love it. It's great. Goes like this. Hey, goes like this. Hey. But it's on a gimbal, rather than using a billion GPU cycles with NVIDIA Broadcaster do it, via AI on your GPU. Anyway, I had this old cam, this AverMedia cam that I used to use when I was dipping my little teeny pinky toes into the streaming pool. So I tossed it up over here, plugged it in, messed around, seeing what I could do in terms of amusing camera changes and things like that with the buttons on the Stream Deck and the OBS scenes and all the things, which was kind of working with my messing around, and then literally 4 or 5 minutes ago, my main webcam just stopped working. Oops. And I rebooted the computer. Still didn't work. So, yeah, I had to do some emergency screwing around. Unplug the old AverMedia cam. That's this guy right here. Pretty good. Cheap-ish. Honestly, to be honest, I paid almost as much for this years ago as I did now for the... With most computer things, you get more for less money. Well, unless it's RAM and anything related to that lately, thanks to AI. Fucking AI. Sorry. I won't. I already did. It's too late now. Anyway, so yeah, whole story. We're here. We're queer. Get used to it. Hello, a couple people on Twitch. Hello, ooh, already 3 people, more than usual off the get-go on YouTube's. So hello, YouTube's. And hello, Twitch as well, Hey, but come on over to YouTube, man. 1440p 60, it's going to look better. It's going to be better in every possible way, except for the whole twitchiness, except for the purple. Not as much purple. If you like purple, stay on Twitch. I don't care. Look, I'm coming out of the gate aggressive again. I apologize. Yeah, so here we are, midweek. Korea time. Feeling frisky, clearly. Had a busy morning, doing stuff. Got my Elgato green screen. It arrived. So I can do better keying for my video stuff. So I'm going to redo a whole bunch of stuff, which I haven't yet uploaded and finished. So that's good. Redo a whole bunch of talking to camera stuff. So maybe there'll be some videos coming out in a while, if I'm feeling up for it. But anyway, at the moment, and probably, because you have to have noticed if you've been here before, or this is your first time you notice right now, back behind me there, that's my bed. That's my bed. And I mean, there's a certain verisimilitude to the small streamer vibe that comes from having your, reasonably well-made, it's just a duvet stretched over top bed in the background. But, I don't know. So I'm probably gonna, not today, because I've got to set up the whole chroma keying situation in OBS. Henceforward, have either my head and my torso just slapped onto the, somewhere on the bottom, which I don't like the aesthetic of that very much either, or, green screen and some amusing animated things in behind me. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, look forward to next time. See what happens. Here's another thing that's on my mind, folks. When you get old, your ears get hairy. This may not be a surprise to you. I myself remember when I was a wee little tyke about half knee height on a grasshopper, as they used to say. That old men, oh boy, they had hairy ears, and I did not like to see those hairy ears. My granddad, lovely fella, absolutely bald as a freaking cue ball from a young age. But boy, did he have a thick and fulsome growth of gray hairs just bursting out of his ear holes like some kind of nightmare from a CGI in a movie about aliens and things like that. Oh, it was horrible. I didn't like it. So, to avoid that, You know what I do? I was doing it before and I was thinking about it. I don't do it consciously. I don't think about it much. I just sort of do it. I got some of these. Right? Go around and, you know, not only in the ear holes themselves, but around the edges, which get bristly as well. I don't like it. I don't care. You know, it doesn't matter to me what I look like to other people, honestly, because I don't leave the house very much these days. And if I do, I'm walking before dawn and there's no one around anyway. My wife really, honestly, well, if I asked her, she would say she couldn't care less, but I'm sure she could care less. Double negatives, whatever. Nonetheless, don't like it. Don't feel it's aesthetically pleasing. So, yeah, a couple minutes a day. And it's amazing how fast those suckers grow back. I don't know. If you're an old man, chime into the chat right now and tell me if you have issues with ear hair. Because holy smokes. And I'm not talking in the middle, like I said, the whole zone. And I had a couple or three on my nose too, which nothing else, just these couple or three that grow back, and you gotta deal with it. You gotta getting hairier in bits that should not necessarily be as hairy as you might like them to be. No, may not be. It may be hairier than you would like them to be. You know, once you're 50s, 60s. Hi. Holy smokes. Yeah. So you got to deal with that stuff, or not, as the case may be. You know, if you don't care, you don't care. That's fine. It's good. It's okay not to care. In fact, I think it's arguably better not to care, but I care. So anyway, ear hair. There you go. If you're young, you don't know unless you're like super monkey, which is fine too. You know. Ear hair. So yeah, by the way, we're bonking. We're doing some more bonk. People appeared to like the bonk a couple days ago. They were down for the bonk, or at least judging by the number of people that dropped in and watched the VOD afterwards. So, you know, pulling numbers, man, whole 30 views, which, you know, for me, pretty good on a VOD. And to be honest, look, I get it. I mean, watching people live, getting the opportunity to hang out and chat with them. Hello, chat. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Lurk. It's cool. Absolutely 100% cool. Lurk, hang out. But, you know, watching a VOD afterwards, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, I used to do it when I was at work, when I was still an employed gentleman. You know, in lieu of something else to do, I'd watch, you know, VODs of my favorite streamers, stuff like that. But yeah, you know, I get it. So anyway, whatever. Talking, doing a lot of talking, drinking coffee. We're going to bonk again. What is the format of the bonking going to be, you ask? Well, I have a thought. I will share the thought. But first, I mentioned a couple of days ago, I wanted to talk about being retired. And I want to talk about the wisdom of the ancients. Look, I am pretty much officially an ancient myself right now, but I'm talking the ancient, sometimes thousands of years ago, this kind of thing, right? Now, what I want to talk about is, weirdly enough, being a elderly, extremely pale Canadian man, is the Bhagavad Gita. I haven't fully pulled together my thoughts on this yet, so I apologize. You know, for anyone, if you're Indian, you know the Bhagavad Gita better than I do. You know, if I get things wrong or if I forget bits and, you know, things like that, or you know, apologies in advance. But here's my thinking about it. Here's how I think it's useful. If by any chance you have happened onto this channel because you are also an old who may or may not play video games, no, we shall see if it's useful for you or not. That's my hope that it is, because I'm not going to lie here, folks. Part of my personal mandate that I gave myself for doing this thing on YouTube, playing video games, I love to play video games, but also is to do a little teeny tiny bit of good in the world, somehow, by whatever meager means I have available, you know. And part of that, I think, is talking about the thinking and doing about the doing and thinking about the doing and talking about the thinking about the doing. Because I think if you hear other people do that, well, at the very least, I mean, you could agree with them or disagree with them at the end of the day, but at the very least, it helps you to think about it, is my theory. Anyway, so look, Bhagavad Gita. So if you don't know jack shit about the Bhagavad Gita, that's absolutely fine, because most people don't, right? So look, the Vedas, the Indian traditional texts and religious texts and stuff like that, the overall, the Bhagavad Gita is just part of a larger series of songs. Effectively, Gita means song, if I'm not incorrect, in Sanskrit. So the Bhagavad Gita, the Mahabharata is the name of the overall thing. Gita is just a part of it. And the Gita focuses on one particular set of events, which are extremely convoluted. But at the end of the day, what you have is this guy Arjuna on the field of sacred duty, right? It's a war. It's a war of succession, basically. And he's a prince and he's part of the whole thing. And so he's fighting with some of his relatives and against some other ones is the idea. And his charioteer manifests as, well, is whatever, says, hey, guess what? I'm Krishna. I am the manifestation of the cosmos. I am the deity of all deities. And of course, India famously lots of deities, but Krishna manifests as the one, if you like, right? So, and starts delivering some teaching to Arjuna, because Arjuna is like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. I don't want to kill anybody, let alone, especially, particularly, I don't want to kill my extended family members on the opposite side of the clan here that are, we're fighting over this war of succession, this kingship thing. So the Kurukshetra, right, the field of sacred duty is not named the field of sacred duty for no reason, because the heart of what it's all about is the word duty, right? And so let me talk about it a little bit, right? Duty. The idea here is that, so this is going to be a little mishmash of things stuck together in probably not extremely logical order, but I'll do my best, right? Let's start with the idea of Svadharma, right? Svadharma, another Sanskrit Indian word, is and in India, traditionally it was about caste, right? Your caste, your warrior caste or merchant caste or Brahmin caste, whatever. We don't have castes in the modern world, but your caste to a very large extent would dictate your duty in the world, your place in the world, who you are and what the constraints are on your interactions with the rest of the world and with the people in it, sort of thing. And we don't have castes most of the world these days. I mean, not, and there's a discussion that could be had about that, but let's not go there right now. We don't have that today. But that idea of Svadharma, of your place in the world, your role in the world, and the duties that come out of that are absolutely as significant and as filled with meaning today as they were in ancient India 2,000 years ago at the time when the Bhagavad Gita was being put together. Here's the thing, right? We have duties based on who we are, and those are things like, if we have a job, our employment, our duties, our responsibilities as a employee or maybe an owner of a company or whatever our role is there. We have duties and responsibilities as a member of a family, to our friends, to our larger social networks that we belong to. We have duties and responsibilities that we have to pay attention to whatever degree we decide to do that. Our place in the world, who we are in the world and in ourselves, entails these duties and responsibilities that we have. So that's where we start. Now, occasionally, what happens, more frequently than we'd like, I would say, is that we have duties that conflict, right? Our job responsibilities conflict with our spousal responsibilities, or as a father or a mother or a grandfather or a child or whatever it might be. There's conflict in the duties there, right? And those are the hardest decisions in life. What we're going to have for lunch is not a big decision, right? Even though it feels like it sometimes, right? Even which car we're going to buy, if we can buy a car or house or green screen, which I bought a few days ago. Those are not big decisions, but where we have to make decisions that have consequences, where our duties conflict or they have consequences on those duties, those are the difficult decisions to make. And making those decisions requires that we try and think about consequences. We try and think about, we feel like, and I've talked about this before on the stream, because this is what I do, We feel like we can control consequences. We can control outcomes, that the decisions we make, the choice that we make, A, B, or C, or whatever it is going to directly lead to an outcome, which in the real world, it rarely goes that way. So we're focused on consequences. Now, here's another part of the puzzle that feeds into this, right? Is that we think, I'm going to say we here, I'm going to say Canadians, right? Westerners, North Americans, Europeans, this sort of generalized, and I think a lot of people in other parts of the world as well. I would say also in Korea to a big extent, for example, right, where I live, right? That we feel that freedom, personal freedom, freedom for ourselves, we feel that freedom is an absence of discipline. What do I mean by that? Well, when we think of discipline, we think of like military discipline, or the discipline that our parents, applied to us when we were children, or the discipline of a school, or somebody outside of us, above us in some sense, but somebody outside of us or some group outside of us, applying discipline to us in order to keep us in line, and therefore we don't have freedom, right? And that is, according to the Bhagavad Gita, and I'm down for this program, entirely the opposite and incorrect way to think about it. One of the key thrusts of this whole discussion between Krishna and Arjuna on the field of sacred duty at Kurukshetra is that the opposite is true, that freedom comes from discipline. Now, that sounds weird, right? But let me explain. See if you agree with me. See if you agree with old Krishna, right? The manifestation of the cosmos in a deity, according to the Bhagavad Gita. Anyway, so here's the thing, right? Okay, if we strive for detachment from attachment to outcomes, to the results of our actions, and focus only on the actions themselves, then there is a path forward through life, right? In this area that I'm talking about. What do I mean by that? I mean that when we focus, we cannot control the outcomes, the results of our actions. We can't control what other people do. We can't control what other people think. We can't control the universe outside of us. All that we can control in the decisions that we make, in the things that we do, our actions that we take, all we can control is ourselves, right? We can control our decisions. We control, to whatever extent we are able, our own mental processes and decision-making and things like that. So there is no point at the end of the day in focusing on outcomes, in focusing on results of things that we do or decisions we take, resulting on something beyond our control. That will just drive you mad. If you focus on and do all your decision-making and all the actions that you take based on things beyond your control, then you are never going to have any control of anything, and it's going to drive you mad. And I think a lot of people in the world today have been driven mad by this very little tiny thing. So what's the option, right? If we can't, if it's senseless to focus on outcomes, on results, on what other people do or what other people think or what happens or what the world throws at us, then what can we do? We can focus on our own selves, on our own actions, on our own decisions, and on how to get to a point where we can make those decisions well. That's what it's all about. Relinquishing a focus on results, right? And this focus, this change in focus, leads to a kind of equanimity, right? Where we can choose our actions without regard for consequences, without being attached to the results of those actions. So we get a air gap, effectively. Here's the second part. Detachment also from, it is beneficial also to be detached from the temporal, right? What's happening right now, what's right in front of us. The cake that is sitting there, or the beer, or the coffee, or whatever. The immediate sensory gratification that we can get from doing things, from taking actions, or mental gratification, or whatever it is. Detach ourselves from that as well, because if we can do that as well, then we've fully created the air gap, right? Then we can just focus on making good decisions, on taking actions the best we can. So discipline becomes the relinquishing of attachment, right? The attachment to outcomes, attachment to consequences, attachment to what other people do or they think about us or anything else, right? Detachment from temporary and immediate results, right? For rewards in some way. It frees us up. So there's a really nice connection here between this. A couple of months ago, something like that, I was talking about the Tao, and I was talking about Confucianism. And there's a really nice Taoist parable, I guess, that is directly connected to this, right? And because the point is effectively the same, coming at it from a slightly different direction. Well, related historically, but whatever. Another thing, another loop of digression I won't open. And this is, and that parable is this, right? Simply, the idea is, I'm not even going to pose it as a parable. I'm just going to pose it as a metaphor, right? The idea is, as an archer, if you're an archer, right, with your bow and arrow, right, that you can study and learn and practice and discipline yourself to become a better archer, right, to become the best archer you can possibly be, right? You draw the bow, you knock the arrow, you draw the bow, and you release the arrow. And the moment you have released the arrow, forget about it. Forget about it, because you've done everything you can. At that point, you have done everything you can. And focusing on the target, right, focusing on whether the arrow hits the target is pointless, because you can no longer take any actions that are going to change the outcomes that are going to happen. So focus on yourself, focus on the discipline that will allow you to become better at whatever you're doing, focus on the action, forget about the consequences. It's the same idea. So the idea then is that taking action, right, through discipline. So I'm just looking at, see if anybody's saying anything in the chat. No, maybe this is captivating, or maybe you've got the audio turned off. I don't know. Right? The idea that taking action through discipline without attachment to the consequences or to ephemeral desires and temporary rewards or things that are right in front of us, right? Our wants or needs in the moment, right? Focusing on the horizon instead of what's right in front of us. Sorry, the opposite. Focusing on the action we're doing right in front of us, right? Not thinking about the wants and needs of the moment, but thinking about the bigger picture and what's inside of us. That leads to a kind of serenity. How do we get there? We get there with discipline. Now, this is all to go back to what I was saying before about discipline being something that freedom and discipline, that freedom comes through discipline. Now, what do I mean by that, right? Well, this is where we get back to the Bhagavad Gita, right? So duty, right, comes from our duties, come from our svadharma, come from our personal position in life and where we are and what we're doing and who we are and our interactions with the people around us, right? Our duties are a consequence of who we are and where we are in life, right? So, how do we achieve discipline? What is discipline? How do we discipline ourselves? I mean, look, a musician practices disciplines themselves, right? They learn a discipline. They get better by practicing their instrument, and they do it in a certain way in order to become a virtuoso, in order to free themselves from thinking about playing the instrument in the moment to moment, to focus out there rather than what's happening right now, to make decisions and take actions effortlessly. Or an athlete, or me with Da Vinci Resolve for the last month or so, right? You discipline yourself in order to be able to do things more easily. And that gives you a kind of freedom. Now, what does the Bhagavad Gita have to say about discipline? 3 kinds, right? Now, first I have to talk about language a little bit, yoga, because everybody knows what yoga is, but we have a very limited and sort of, well, our understanding of yoga in English. When we talk about yoga, we think about sexy ladies in their tight, stretchy pants, right, with their bums in the air, mostly, right? That is hatha yoga. That is bodily yoga. And sure, that's a kind of discipline, right? You discipline your body, like Yoshimi fighting the pink robots, right? You discipline your body. Sure, yoga, that's fine. Hatha yoga. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a different kind of yoga, a discipline here. And yoga, by the way, comes from the Sanskrit, is the Sanskrit for yoke. Now, not egg yolk here, Y-O-L-K, but Y-O-K-E, yoke. A yoke that goes onto an ox's, neck and shoulders so it can pull the plow. That's what yoga means, a yoke, a discipline, a thing that you got to pull. So, 3 kinds. There is Dharma yoga, which is the yoga of action. There is Jnana yoga, which is the yoga of knowledge. And again, little language note here, Jnana is the Sanskrit word where we get know from in English. Eventually, step by step, up through, the history of language. Yeah. So Jnana, knowledge. And the third one, Bhakti yoga, which is the yoga of devotion. So I've talked a little bit about action already, right? So Dharma yoga, the yoga of action, the idea is discipline is about restraining ourselves from desires, right? As well as restraining ourselves from attachment to outcomes. So things come at us from outside, ideas that people have about us or about whatever, right? Outside ourselves, desires come upon us from outside. We see something and we want it, right? Freedom from those desires, freedom from what other people think or what's happening in the world. When we make our decisions, detaching ourselves from those is the discipline of action. Making decisions, taking action. Now, it's important also here that we think about this, right? There is no such thing as not taking an action. Right? You could be going, well, what about just not doing anything? No, just not do anything. That gets me out of... No, it doesn't, because not doing anything, not taking an action, making a decision, whatever it might be, is still an action. You're still doing something. You're deciding to take the action of not doing anything, right? It's an action as well. So there is no get out of jail card, get out of jail free card here. So the central teaching of the Bhagavad Gita is that freedom, genuine human freedom, comes through discipline, self-discipline. These 3 yogas, right? We become free through disciplining ourselves, not by avoiding discipline. So we've got the yoga of action, Dharma yoga, right? Number 2 is Jnana yoga, right? Knowledge, right? And I think it follows fairly easily here that taking an action, making a decision in this context, right? That where those hard decisions about our duties that we have, right? That can be difficult. So we have to make a decision all the time, and some of them are consequential, right? But making a decision without knowledge, right? Without some knowledge about what we're making a decision about means that the decision is just uninformed. It's unwise. It's dumb. It's brute force, right? Flip a coin. You might as well, right? So we can make better decisions, take better actions when we have some knowledge about the thing that we're trying to make a decision about. And this is, I think, important, especially because if we think about ourselves, right? If we have knowledge about ourselves, when we're making decisions about ourselves, about our way forward in life, that's when knowledge becomes important. Not necessarily knowledge book learning, right? Not necessarily knowledge about what's out there in the world, but knowledge about ourselves, self-knowledge. So, who we are as part of our networks of social interactions, who we are in terms of our duties, whether it be a job or a family or friendship or any other kind of duty that we have in the world based on a network of social relationships that we have, right? We need to make we need to be aware of those things as well. We need some knowledge about it. So we need the knowledge about that, but we also need knowledge about here, inside. The third one, Bhakti Yoga, last one, is about devotion, right? And the Bhagavad Gita here is explicitly deist in some ways, in that Krishna is the Godhead, is the manifestation of the universe, of the cosmos. And that's fine, because this is 2,000 years ago, or whatever it was, 1,900 years ago when this stuff was written. And it was mostly a religious text. But we don't need to think about it in that way, right? If we think about... We don't need to think about Krishna, we don't need to think about God or any gods or anything like that. We need to think about, when we think about devotion, right, we can think about devotion in terms of devotion to the people around us, to the people that we have duties to, right? Being devoted to them is the key to that, I think. Now, I've talked way too long here, so I'm gonna bring this to a halt, because holy smokes, I'm talking way longer than I wanted to about this. But the cherry on top here, or the reason I started thinking about this, is because I'm a retired gentleman. 4 months now, almost. I've been retired. And I think a lot of people, a fair number of people, particularly maybe older generation, but still these days, I'm thinking particularly of one friend of mine, right, who is a little bit uncertain. Because one of the things that happens, right, when you retire is that your svadharma changes, right? Doesn't change completely. So you still have your duties and responsibilities, and social network of interconnections in that web mostly is unchanged. But one of the biggest ones, at least in terms of time consumption in our lives, right, is that one, that role that we play as an employee or as a working person, as someone in the world of that stuff. And that is no longer there. So losing that aspect of our big pile of roles and responsibilities, right, means that we change comes upon us, right? Change is forced upon us, right? But if we think about it in these terms, right? Think about it in terms of discipline, in terms of knowing ourselves, knowing our roles and responsibilities in the world, right? Making decisions and taking actions based on a disciplining of ourselves, which requires making good decisions, the yoga of action, which depends on the yoga of knowledge, jnana yoga, knowing ourselves in particularly, and devotion, bhakti yoga, thinking about the people around us and how we can devote ourselves and serve them, to me, is a very nice framework, not the only one by any stretch of imagination, but a very nice framework, based on all the stuff I was saying before, to kind of work our way through it, right? To not worry so much about what the future is going to bring, because we're focused on the right things. Right? There's another parable, and I forget which tradition this one comes from, right? About this idea of detachment, and this about idea of focusing our action, our decisions, whatever, based on the things that we can have control over. Now, I forget which tradition this comes from, but I'm going to end it with this because, again, talked way too long about this stuff. But here it is. You have a choice, right? If the world is, if metaphor, right? If the world is hurting your feet, right? If walking around hurts your feet, because the sticks and stones of outrageous fortune, right? Because the literal sticks and stones on the ground are poking into your feet. You got a couple choices, right? One, you can try and cover the entire world in leather, in which case your feet won't hurt anymore because you've carved up the sticks and stones. Or you can make some leather shoes, right? You can try and change the world, or you can try and change yourself. Right. You can try and make your decisions and actions based on what's out there in the world, which you cannot control. You cannot cover the entire world in leather, but you can definitely find, buy, or make some leather shoes. Right? It's very, very clear where the focus of your decision making and action taking should be. And it should be internal, not external. Once that arrow leaves the bow, forget about the consequences because you cannot control them anymore. So, you know, we're naturally, people worry, and you'll worry about things, your decisions you made, what's going to be the outcome. But the more you can, and this is not black or white, right? But the more you can progressively kind of detach yourself from thinking in that way and focus it here, focus it on disciplining yourself, right? In your brain box, the better things are going to be. Look, internet, it may or may not work for you, but it has worked for me. Right? It did to whatever extent, right? I'm working on it still. I'm working hard, but these are one set of ideas that I find very attractive. So I thought I'd share them with you because it was on my mind. And a couple of days ago, I'm still not entirely happy with the way I explained that, but I think, you know, whatever. You can get the gist of this stuff. Now, look, what time is it? Dear sweet Jesus, it's been 35 minutes. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some bonking. It's time for a bit of bonking. Everybody needs a little bit of bonking. So let's do some bonking. What am I going to do in terms of the bonk? Well, that is a question. I think I'm going to try... Oh, here's the thing, too, I was thinking about. You know, if you watch vids, and I've watched a few of people bonking, you know, of really high score runs, you know, what they're doing is, you know, recording a whole bunch of run attempts, and then, you know, the one where they get lucky enough, where the RNG is favorable, and they snowball, that's the one they're uploading, right? I don't know. I haven't actually looked to see if there's a lot of people streaming MegaBonk, but in terms of the vids I've seen on YouTube and stuff like that, that's what people can do, and that's fine, right? So... the stream I did when I was showing my buddy, the Mighty Bear Man, on Monday, some of the basics of the game, I actually got relatively lucky. The RNG was good, so it was, for me, a relatively high-scoring game. You know, in my top 50, you know, whatever. But if it doesn't go your way, it doesn't go your way. And if it's on stream, you know, what are you going to do? You just got to try again. So we'll see how it goes. So here's my plan today. I want to try Mr. Mega Chad. Ooh, character stats. That's new. Max HP, 120 plus 20. Don't know what the plus 20 means there. Movement speed, 95. Oh, I see. So, yeah, so it's 20 above standard, which is 100. 5% slower than basic, and slightly higher jump height. I did not know that. Okay, and they've got pickup range for each character. Interesting. Pickup range, 1.1x for him. Okay, cool. So I'm going to I'm going to go with Dragon's Breath, Katana, Dexecutioner, and Aura is the built-in weapon thing. Not really a weapon, but kind of, I guess, for this character. So that's going to be the 4 weapons I'm going to go for. In terms of tomes, I'm going to go pure high score attempt, right? Which is Luck, XP, Cursed, and Chaos. You can do... with different characters, you can sometimes sub out things like crit chance or damage, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for this, which means the early part's going to be fairly heavily RNG dependent. In terms of items, I'm not going to leave out many, I don't think. I think all of these greens are things I want. Ghost... nah, not really. I mean, early game it might be helpful, but in terms of these, I do want Unstable. Oh, that's not a choice. I definitely want Echo Shard. This one I don't care. This I don't really care. Idle Juice, good for this character. If I just want to stand in a corner at some point, if I scale it up enough. Leeching Crystal. Don't want. This I don't want, but I'll just banish it if I remember, if I get it. Turbo Skate, sure, because this character's fairly slow. I mean, all of these, sure, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really completely good yet with knowing which one of these. I'm going to take Kevin in case I get some lifesteal going, because that's kind of, it's been nerfed a little bit, but apparently it's still really, really good. I don't quite understand how you make Kevin work for you, but I think you've got to have lifesteal, basically. Some level of lifesteal going. I'm not going to be taking the tome, so I'm going to take it from shrines if I find, or items that do lifesteal, of which there are some like that, and I can't remember. Slip gloves as well. Yeah, so things that heal you, basically, when you do damage. In terms of these, I'm going to take all of these, and I'm going to wear a frog hat. No, I'm not. Whatever. Okay, so we're going to give it a go. If I get lucky, I get lucky. If I get lucky, and it's a good run, that'll probably take us right up to the end of the stream pretty much. But I might have to restart a couple of times. We'll see how it goes, just depending on early game. So we're going to go Mega Chad. So flex to stop damage. That's with Kevin, that's going to... So, yeah, anyway, yeah, that speeds up as time goes by, as you level up. And so your damage is going to escalate over time towards end game, which is great. Tier 3, we're going to go for the, what do they call it? The infinite, the endless, the whatever at the end, rather than take the portal to the boss. So, this looks like a decently flat, nothing nearby though, which kind of sucks. But that's fine. Do this guy right away, get a crate. Yep, nothing there I want, except for the aura upgrade. Oh, look at that, I got a legendary off the get-go. Well, that's nice. Lifesteal now triggers blood. Oh, that's great. So I gotta remember to try and get lifesteal when I have the option. Dragon's Breath, that's one that I want. So let's take that right off the rip. And we'll go... We're going to have projectile-wise. I guess projectile speed is useful for the Executioner. Katana? Probably not. I don't think it matters this early in the game, but... let's take that. Oh, hello. That was unexpected. And I want to ramp up difficulty as quickly as possible as well. So if I see any skulls, I gotta try and remember to hit those, like this guy over here. And also take them from, if there's no other good options, take them from charge shrines. What's this over here? It's a microwave, which I don't need yet, but it's good to know there's a microwave right beside the portal there, so there's a... No, that's fine, don't need it. That'll be good for later if I need that by the end of this round. I'm probably not doing super well. Katana. I would like some tomes real quick. I would like XP and difficulty as quickly as possible. Size is important for... What up to 11% crit chance somehow. Size is important for aura, but I think crit chance, because it's rare right now, it's equally useful at this stage. Lifesteal, excellent. So I'm going to take it, because it was a higher tier. What do we have over here? Moais, 2 of them. Nice, that's lovely. Let's open this pot. We've got another magnet up there. Suck Shrine. I feel weird saying Suck Shrine. Oh, Cursed Doll. That is excellent for early game. Lovely. I'm going to dupe that if I get a chance over at that microwave. This is also super good because I'm going to snowball damage. I'm getting damage every level that this character gets leveled up by. 2.5% per level, which is why I want XP Tome really quickly. Also, 0.1% per kill here for this stack. Luck, it's fine. I'm going to go for Luck Tone as soon as I get offered it. Okay, I'm hoping for lifesteal mostly. Elite spawn increase. That's really good. That's really good because elites will drop golden crates, and I want as many of those as possible. This is a bummer. Do I skip this or do I refresh? I'm just going to skip. But pretty soon, I'm going to need to just re-roll to try and get useful things. Let's open this crate just now. I would rather have my luck a little bit higher before I start doing it, but elite spawn increase is also excellent. I'm probably not going to get back up here again, so I'll just open these. Why not? Idle juice is great for this character. Not enough money. Do I use this? I don't think I'm going to get here again, so it's fine. Ah, bugger. Bad luck. Oh, super bad luck. Alright, well, Dex is my 4th weapon, but I need some tomes. There we go. Chaos is not the one I was hoping for. But let's take it. Luck, good. I should have maybe taken Katana there. I got to think about my survivability pretty quick like here. Let's take extra jumps to that end. Got a blue hat guy over here. How much money do we have? Not a lot. But probably enough at this stage. Let's see what he's got. And they're cheap. Excellent. Unstable transfusion or cursed grabbies. Unstable transfusion is technically a... If I apply blood mark... I'm doing lifesteal anyway. There is a synergy there, but I don't exactly understand the synergy. But this is good. I think... Why is this worth more? Even though it's rare compared to an epic. So, I mean, I guess the game value is it more? I think it's unstable transfusion. I think that's the way to go. Don't take difficulty. I'm burning through my refreshes here. Do I skip? I think I just skip. I'm going to take that because why not? Oh, I should... 10 seconds until first boss. I should have held off for 10 seconds there, but I don't think this is going to be a problem. It's only going to be one because I haven't seen a boss curse shrine yet, and it's a stone golem, which is, I think, easier, kind of, than... Doesn't matter at this stage, they're both pretty easy. The other guy. Okay, melted him relatively quickly. Hey Doug, how you doing, man? Cursed all again, that's lovely. The Executioner, I guess. Another Moai, that's good. Oh, a pot. Max 10 levels. I mean, it's not really useful right now. It'd be useful late game, but I mean, I'll take it, right? Over these? Sure. It's legendary. Pretty much gotta take it. Doug, you ever play MegaBonk? It's only $10. If you haven't, you should. Not necessarily on stream, but... Ooh, that's nice. It's just fun, man. I guess we'll go Katana. Okay, where's this? Where's the... Oh, there's a shard shrine here. Let's go grab that real quick. Size for aura. I think it's time to take this magnet. Get some levels. I really want the XP tome. This is really late to get XP for this run. XP and... XP. There it is. Thank you. Cursed. That's my last one. Okay, now it's just a matter of choosing what the biggest level up is going to be when I get a level. I think I want to get XP and Cursed going. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, that was close. Swarm, of course. Oh, is that a purple? No. Yeah, I want to get XP and Cursed going as quickly as possible here. Oh yeah, I'm doing a fair bit of DPS. This is fine. It's fine. It's uncommon, so let's take that. Never played it? Super fun, dude. I mean, you know, it's... it may... it may addict you. It certainly did me. XP. Cursed. I am a little concerned about my level of DPS, so I should probably be looking for decent upgrades for my weapons as well. Let's take that, I guess. Take this and then just mow through the crowd. Get the crate. Another demonic blade. That's pretty good for this build, I think. Chaos. I mean, it's rare, so let's see what we get. 23.5% knockback. I mean, that's not the end of the world. Take a difficulty guy here. 5 minutes left. So, we haven't... Oh yeah, we found the... right, there was a microwave by the... just concerned about DPS. So we'll take that right now, and then we'll start focusing on XP and... cursed tomes towards the end of this round, because we want to dupe our... At this stage, I don't know if I actually need to dupe my cursed... what do you call it? Cursed doll. These guys, I hate these guys. XP. Probably should throw some levels into luck as well. Anything over there? Doesn't look like it. Looking at my mini-map. Crit chance and size. I don't have cursed or XP as an option, so I'll just take that. Oh, yeah, see, that's why I hate these guys. Although, I mean, look, it did express route me up to the top here, and there's a gold crate there that I didn't see before, so I won't complain too much. Crit chance, we're up to 19%. Yeah, let's go a bit more. Actually, I should be thinking about power up chance and multipliers as well, but probably later. That's good. I'll take that. Now, 4 minutes left. Plenty of time, really. I should probably... I'm at the point now where I've got a lot of money. Luck is not really high, but oh, that's good too. But I should probably start taking some crates anyway. Oh my god, I've got 2... I thought I had more of those, but that's 3. So I've got tons of elite spawn increases, so I don't need to take those at charge shrines anymore. Oh, okay, that ate all my money. Let's take another difficulty, though. This might make the last... How many boss curses do I have? I have 1 on the map, according to the bottom right there. So... That's these guys, dang it. So let's take luck. Since it's rare, get away from me. Thank you. Sure, I'll take it. Evasion, a little more percentages. Ouch. But I got a fair bit of... a decent amount of lifesteal going on already, so I'm not too worried about my health. HP. This. NESS. Yeah, let's get a bit more aura going. That's only level 2. Let's go to these 3 charge shrines over here. What I'd really like, I think... Honestly, I'm good. I just want some more... Let's take some more luck. Oh, and there's another difficulty thingamajigger. Projectile count. Yep, that's good for my swords. Speed. Nice. Let's go fast. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. I do have one of the standstill things. I can't remember which one. Let's take damage. Although damage... Oh, no, no! There it is. Shit. I was not paying attention. I was looking up at my bloody iPad there. All right. Well, that could have been a good run. It was developing into a good run, but I looked away for a second, and that's all she wrote. That's what happens with the streams. Okay. Lather, rinse, repeat. We've got 8 greed... Oh, no, sorry. Boss curses. We've got 5 this time. So I could technically... If we get some decent stuff early around here, I could technically spawn 5 bosses, which is going to be 5 crates each. I've got to do the first one before 7 minutes if I want to do that. So let's just see what we find. Some more wine. Let's take this first. Bugger. I'm just going to skip it. As my first one, let's take that. Let's be ballsy. testicular fortitude. But attack speed. I'll be able to tell real quick if this is going to be a dud round or not. Not quite yet, though. Kind of depends on how the first boss, how quick they go down. XP, I guess. Maybe that'll incline the game to... I swear that this game, what it offers you, there's some kind of connection in the math in the background that you take damage, like I just took XP, and now it's, well, it actually hasn't offered me XP, but anyway, I don't know. Okay, cursed, that's fine. Crit chance, 1%. Jump height, that's blue, let's take it. Doesn't matter too much at this stage of things. Boss Buster's fine. Let's get a bit more aura going. I don't feel that this is a cursed run yet, but it's definitely not as good right off the rip as the last one. Not ready to write it off yet. Elite spawn projectile count. What's my projectile count? 0 in terms of extras. I like that. I like elite spawn increase, but I do have a mask already, so let's take projectiles. It's actually weird, Doug, speaking of the game in general, that my old man brain actually remembers things. I'm never good at remembering games that are, you know, I mean, I played a bit of Tarkov back in the day, and remembering which ammo does what and where and things, like all the stuff you got to remember. It just was too much for me. But maybe my brain's, I guess my brain's not occupied by employment anymore, so let's take elite spawn. Because I do kind of mostly, I mean, I'm learning and kind of remembering the bits here. Not that there are that many, I suppose. I'm patting myself on the back for something that is so incredibly basic. Still, look, I'm old. I'm old. Cut me some slack. Or don't, I don't care. Do I need slack? I got enough slack. I'm retired. I'm all about the slack. Oh, hello. Alright, we got 1 more minute until the first boss, mini-boss shows up, and I'm feeling very, very weak. So, not loving it. Got no lifesteal, and I got no regen, so my health is an issue. Another boss buster, but let's see what Mr. Black Hat has over here. He's got nothing nice. I don't have money for it anyway. I feel like this might be a cursed run, folks. We shall see, but we'll see how the first mini-boss goes. But it doesn't feel good, and I'm going to restart. Take luck. Not fond of this verticality on this random map either. Pick up projectile, sure, even though I have no projectile weapons at the moment. I had like 3 weapons and 2 tomes by this point last round, so it's all about the RNG. It really is. That's the only kind of thing that's slightly annoying. I mean, I would, if this were last round, I'd take that boss curse right now, but I can't do it. Yeah, we got, okay, restart. It's a cursed round. It happens. Okay, we got boss curses. We got 1 this time, which is fine. It's better than 5. Because I think there's a, you know, sort of pool of the maximum amount of things that can be on the map. And fewer boss curses means more Moais. What do I got for Moais? 5, so that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, I know I've marked my portal, so I can go afield now. Take aura. Okay, there's a microwave over there. But I got nothing to duplicate yet. Give me life steal. I don't really play PC. Oh, right. Yeah, you're a... I forgot. You're a console fella, aren't you? XP. I'm curious. I mean, sometime if we're playing playing Ark together or something like that. I'm curious about your setup. I've always wondered. I mean, obviously I have a PC, I guess. Don't know how one streams from console. Same movement speed? Yeah, because clearly you got like all the bits, you got your multi chat widget and all that stuff, so I guess you must be using OBS, right? So you're running your sort of capture card from your PS whatever to the PC, and then from the PC out, I guess? Don't worry about explaining it in chat, it's fine. I'm sure it's a whole thing. Let's take... Yeah, let's take that right now. Just early game, so... And I don't really want to take this so early. There's nothing on the ground yet, but I'm going to take it anyway. It's XP skeleton. Good. Let's take Chaos just to get it out of the pool. Dang it. Again, this is feeling like a less than stellar round. We shall see. Like, I make the best of it. Maybe wonderful things will happen to me. Wait. I mean, I don't need it. Well, I got 50 seconds until first boss. So, maybe we'll just come back and pick that up before he spawns. 43 seconds. Oh my god, look at my health. Oh, this could be the end of me. Because I got no lifesteal and I got no regen right now, so I've got to be careful. No, but I'm greedy. A little bit of armor will not go astray right now. 24 seconds until the first boss spawns, so let's go back. We'll grab that. What's it called? Power up. Ah, dang it. I'll take Cursed. It's not really what I need at this moment by any stretch of the imagination. However, I want to take it out of the pool. And just... Yeah, I was so strong that first round. That first round was a real humdinger, as they used to say. You skedaddle, you whippersnappers. Yeah, this would be a slog without that power up. Oh, yep, there it is. This could be why people don't stream MegaBonk as much. Because, yeah, you can get... Oh, Cursed All at the rip, that's very nice. Yeah, you just get... It's RNG, so you just get bad rounds sometimes. But at least you know, once you know pretty quickly. What's that? Oh, that's a thingamajigger, but I don't need it right now. Take extra jumps. That'll help me early. Dragon's Breath, that's nice, because it's a weapon at least, one that I want. Okay, grab them. Oh, BT dubs. I assume that we have game audio this time. It's probably quiet-ish, but this game gets so incredibly noisy late game with all the stuff on the screen that I think it's probably better to have it relatively quiet. So I'm going to have to try adjusting it midstream and get all confused. Anything down below me there? There is something down there. Lifesteal, that's lovely. In case I find Kevin. What is down there? Where am I looking in the right direction? I can't see. Dang it. Is it? Should be right there, but I don't see it. Let's go difficulty. Okay, I mean, oh, it's a suck shrine. Okay, well, probably not coming back here. Is that a Moai down there? No, it's a boss. How many do I have on this map? And dang it. Let's go luck. A little prefer XP right now, but let's go chaos. Sorry, boss curse is 3. Okay, I don't need to go down there for that one then. Hopefully I'll just run across one in the thing. Low zombie killer. I don't understand. Is this a thing that the kids understand? Kids! Hey man, the kids are alright. Boss Buster, fine. Oh no, Twitch. 4 people on Twitch. Holy smokes. I guess people like the bonk. People love the bonk. That's good. I love the bonk too. Dang it, I love the bonk. Oh, hello. Big boy. Come here often. Nothing. I really need an XP tome if this is going to be a good run. Oops, dang it. But all is not lost yet. Still 40 seconds or so away from... duration will be good for the Dragon's Breath, so I'll take that, I guess. Not what I wanted, but it's fine. I guess let's take this, because again, it's corner of the map, so I probably won't be back here anytime soon. Let's get some XP tome going, please. Sheesh. Let's get Aura a little bit, I think. I'm feeling a little weak. Dang it. My luck is not super great right now. Okay, my weapons are... I wish I could find either the Dex or Katana right now, but... because... just Aura and Dragon's Breath is not melting. And it should be by minute 7. Another Boss Buster. I got only one of those already, but that's fine. 2 of them. There's my XP, finally. 5 seconds until the boss, so I'll just hold off on picking up this armor till he spawns. There he is. Where is he? Right here, and I'll just walk right into him. Do max damage with my Aura and stuff. And there he goes. Okay, he melted relatively quick, so there is hope for this round yet. If RNG... I would have preferred the lifesteal one at this stage, but that's fine. Can I get up there? No. Okay, let's go this way. We haven't found the exit portal yet, so I do kind of want to know where that is. And I would love to be duping some items at this point, so a white... microwave. Ooh, not quite legendary, but what do we get? Slutty can. I mean, it's good. It's not super great endgame, but at this point in the game, it's very helpful. What am I missing now? So I've got luck. Oh, this is probably under my cam. Tell you what, guys, I noticed that the other day. Let me just Alt-tab out here really quickly, move my cam down here so you can see what I'm packing, so to speak. Or maybe I'll just put it up over here. No, maybe here is better, yeah? Okay, let's turn off preview here real quick and go back. Okay, so I've got luck, chaos, and XP. Great. I've only got the 2 weapons, but eventually RNG will give me the Katana and the Dexecutioner. Theoretically, game sound is pretty quiet, but there. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm shooting for. Okay, so I'll take chaos. I mean, obviously, out of these 3, I only want chaos, but... what's up here? Moai, nice. Echo Shard, that's excellent. Excellent. Because my XP tome is level 1. Projectile can damage to elites. How many... what's my difficulty? Difficulty is 21%. I haven't really gotten that far. Damage to elites, I don't believe is on this list. Yeah, it is. 1 point. Projectile count. I mean, I don't have any projectiles right now, but I'm going to want that for my swords when I find them. Let's take this just cuz. Oh, there's a nuke down here, but I mean... oh, is it up there? Yeah, it's up there. Derp. Fell off. Swarm. Oh, well, okay. I mean, I think the swarm's not going to be an issue. I'm starting to beef up a little bit, but might as well take the nuke just to make it that much easier. Goodbye. Okay. Dragon's Breath is the only thing I want here. I do really want some more lifesteal, though. Oh, for this very reason. Yikes. Lifesteal or regen, but lifesteal's more endgame oriented. Oh, come on. Gotta be careful here. Actually, I'm gonna need to pay attention for a second. Okay, there's my dex. That's nice. That'll make survivability a little easier. Projectile count. Movement speed. Yeah, I guess. I should probably take a projectile there, but whatever. Okay, we got a black hat. Let's do this. Extra boss. Let's do a difficulty. If I don't start snowballing now, I'm never gonna. Grab some money off the table. And hope for... Oh, come on. Let's refresh. It's also not great, but let's take Aura. And I want XP. There it is. And nothing. And Dex. And Cursed. Projectile count is preferable. Do luck. Do XP. Nothing. Oh, come on, damn it. I'm skipping this one. Used up too many refreshes already. Crit chance is now 1%, so that's... Seems kind of silly, but I'll take 6% over 1%. Given the other choices that were there, what has he got? Ooh. Okay, green. Red credit card has no downside. It just increases damage, but I'm already scaling damage with the character itself. So I think... Ooh, that coffee is cold. Grandma's Tonic is going to be the go. It's epic, so I mean, really not that hard a choice. But man, I want lifesteal, either items or through these charge shrines. Because if I pick up Kevin, I need to get him after that happens. I feel like if I ignore offers, I'm going to get less... It's going to offer these things less to me. So I'm going to ignore this one, because I don't really... I mean, whatever, they'd be fine, but test a theory here. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's just the way it feels. If you take one thing, it kind of changes what the next things you're offered are. I should be... My luck is still low, but I should be starting to open some crates. Another boss buster. I'm not... I don't know if my DPS is pretty low right now, so I need to do beef up. Do beef. I need to do beef. Let's go projectile count. Let's see what he's got. Standing still heals me. Given my lack of lifesteal or anything else, 6% lifesteal right now. My HP regen is nada. So... And this character. I would love to have this, but I've been taking a fair bit of projectile count upgrades already, so I think Campfire is going to be the go. None of these are great, but this is 2 stats rather than just 1, so whatever. Damn it. I'm really getting unlucky with the upgrade offers. Do I skip it? Do I refresh? Screw it. Oh, come on, game! Okay, Cursed Tome is my final tome at least. Let's do this to get a crate. Okay, we'll take Dragon's Breath. Something good, please. Give me Legendary. Nope. This game also... Okay, there's the portal up there anyway, but we're still 4 minutes out. As well as everything else, that all the other itches that this game scratches, the... oh, Jesus. The gambling aspect is kind of... yeah, scratches an itch for me too. Haven't seen a, unless I've missed it, I haven't seen a microwave yet. So duplicating items is something I really want to do while I still have a chance. Let's take this. Oh, there's a microwave over there. Okay, so let's do this and then get the copes. I'm gonna get thrown. Yep. I hate these explodey guys. So annoying. XP, good. Oh, yep. There's my crate. Something good. Oh, it's a legendary. Give me something that I want. Lightning orb is good. I'll take that. Okay, let's go over get this. 3 minutes left. Let's get, what's that? Nothing. Let's go get this microwave and dupe probably our cursed doll. Yeah, we don't have cheese yet, so... Wait, I heard a drop. Did I? Don't know. Okay, we're starting to scale up a little now. Let's go chaos. Extra jumps, that's nice. That'll move me around faster. Plenty fast. DPS is low though, they're getting right in on me. What's my luck at? 29%. I mean, I do have a tome, but let's do a little bit of armor because I can't do that any other way, really. And where did I see that microwave? Did I dream it? Did I imagine it? Dang it. Uh-oh. I'm sure I saw a microwave over here somewhere. But apparently, I'm an idiot. What's that? I heard a power-up drop. There it is. It's coins. Yeah, it's more money is more money. I haven't been opening crates very much though, so... Oh, no, 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 no. Sheesh. Oh, and here's Chunky Boy. 2 of them. My health should be better, but I mean, this shouldn't be an issue as long as I don't make a mistake. Let's get this... luck is not really helpful given this very... But there's a speed, that'll be helpful. Time bracelet's good. Okay. So, come on, Chunky Boy. Eat it. Eat it. Oh, ooh, stuck on a log. Come on. I still don't have katana. I've got 1 refresh left. And I still don't have katana. Sheesh. Super ungood. But everything else is kind of going okay-ish. Although it's super, super slow. I mean, super slow to kill these bosses, so... my DPS is real low for this stage of things. Okay, I can use that time slowdown to stand still and heal. And... Bloody microwave, where? Where is? 1 minute left, so I gotta start heading over towards the, in the general direction. Oh, come on. So I gotta skip it, because if I'm gonna do this, if this run's gonna go anywhere, I need katana. That's why I'm not getting the DPS that I need, because up close especially, because the katana is not there. There's a microwave. Okay. Cursed doll. Okay. Yeah. I think this is going to be an average run at best, but we shall see. Let's do cursed doll again. And then maybe we'll do a, if I have one left, do a time thing for XP. Because again, my tomes are not leveled up. Okay, 24 seconds left. I want to get these charge shrines, but oh, and I haven't been opening up crates either. Got way too much money. Too many things to think about. Okay, fine. Given how low my DPS is, though, I'm feared slightly that I need to be here. Damage to elites. Okay. Needed to have been over there faster. Will you please just give me katana? Dang it. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. I may have screwed myself here being too greedy. Got a few boss busters though. How many? 3, so he should melt relatively quickly. But look at these guys are already getting through my yeah, no. My DPS isn't high enough, so I think this might be 30 seconds. Yeah, I think this is not gonna go the way I want it to, sadly. Yep, they're already bouncing me around, so... Well, that's the way she goes sometimes. But let's give it the old school try. Okay, yeah, no, see, even the white guys bounce me around, so I'm kind of screwed. as I thought. Especially with the doubles. My bad. When I streamed this on Monday for the first time, I was like, oh yeah, that run went so well. Streaming this, it's not going to be a problem. I'm just going to murder, but that's not the way the game is. You gotta be super lucky. Let's take a little bit of armor just as a backup. All right, pay more attention to time this time. Be a little less greedy. Yeah. Do I assume everything's going to go great and take that boss curse right away or not? What do we got here? Slippy ring or turbo socks? And neither which I care about that much. How much for the turbo socks though? That's all right away. 17. Okay. Let's get a few of these guys. Ow! Oh, there's Dex right away. Oh, there's XP right away. I want all of these, but I'm going to take XP because as soon as possible is the go. At 17, yep. Let's go get those turbo socks. Oh, another rare. That's lovely. Thank you. Thank you, game. Making up for the last bloody round. I mean, let's assume everything's going to go well and take this boss curse. Why not? Leave that for later. We know where the exit portal is, so we can basically just wander about now. Key. That's real good for early game. I want to dupe those up as well. And I got to remember, part of the reason I died there as well is because I just was totally forgetting to... I was waiting for luck to start kicking in, so I wasn't opening crates. And you know, even if your luck is low, you might get... perfect, like you might get a good item or, you know, even a high tier item. So, kind of got to balance how greedy you are with where you're at. Go back there eventually. But the longer I leave it, if I understand correctly, the longer I leave it, and the higher my luck goes, when I finally open that crate, the current luck will apply, not the luck when it drops. So, better to wait. Which is the whole thing of not opening crates early. But I waited too long. Okay, weapons are happening. Did I not get Dex there? I thought I... Was that last round? They kind of blur together a little bit, to be honest. Okay, we got a black hat fellow over here. Let's get some money before... Oh, no, he's an orange... a yellow hat fella. Well, I mean, that's kind of good because early like this, the prices will be low. I really want to do lifesteal. However I can. So chunk plate's going to be the go. So I need 180 to make that happen. So let's just get some murdering done. And 180, 184. Okay, perfect. Let's grab chunk plate and move on. Perfect. But that means I really got to get lucky in terms of items or shrines and get some lifesteal action going. Ah, yeah, get away from me. Get away. Oh my goodness. That was almost fatal. Do I want another call? Clearly based on that, I want another weapon before I want to take it home, I think. Let's open a crate. No, I don't have money. And let's get some money. Poop. Double poop. Ah, that was dumb. My bad. Start again. Oh, come on. Sorry. Oh, I think I am the opposite of locked in. What's the opposite of locked in? Locked out? Crit damage. Oh, that's lovely. I mean, it's legendary, so I guess I'll take it. I mean, my crit chance is super low right now still, I'm sure, but... Hey, ah, no, I'm got greedy there again. Trying to do too many things at the same time. Okay, yeah. Oh, this will be lovely if I can pick it up. No, I missed. Sheesh. Slowly, carefully. You're in no danger. Well, you're in a lot of danger, but... I hate these guys. No! There we go. Alright. Melt, you big porky bastards. Sure. Some good. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. All right, let's finally do this. Attack speed. Health. Katana. Okay. Let's get moving. Let's get rolling. Rolling. Cheese, lovely. Keep them doggies rolling. Oh, them swarm is, right now I'll be fine, but I'm not going to be melting these guys as fast as I would like to. XP, I mean, I got to take it. Probably a bad idea right now, though, because I don't have the DPS to easily deal with this swarm. Let's do Aura. That's the only reasonable choice. Do I have the standing still thing? No, I don't. That was last round. So standing still isn't necessarily going to help. Aura. Yep, that's good. Okay, it's getting a little better. Put my shield on. Luck is new. Good, perfect. Okay, well, we're what do we got? 5 minutes. 3 weapons and 2 tomes that I want, so it's not the end of the world. It's not fantastic, but it's alright. It's alright. Chaos, there's another one. Good. Okay, let's move on. What's down here? Oh, that was a boss shrine, right? I've got 2 bosses now. Do I go for 3? I mean, if I have... maybe that's a little bit ambitious. Maybe a little ambitious. Cheese, good. I love me some cheese, in game as in life. I still have no lifesteal capability, so if I did get Kevin, I can't really take him. I still don't fully understand the Kevin mechanics yet, but as I understand it, you don't want to take him unless you got some on-hit lifesteal action going on. XP, yeah, I need to get XP going. Do I have Cursed Tome? No, I don't have that yet. So that's kind of a bummer. It's my money, 1,000, so yeah, let's open these up, screw it, even though I don't have luck. 34% luck, that's not the end of the world. Demonic Soul is okay, that's cool. Not exactly what I want, but I'll take it. Nothing over here. Shrine-wise. We still haven't... Oh, yeah, we have. 4 minutes. Okay, so I kind of got to think... Oh, there's a microwave. Okay, so I kind of want to think about heading towards getting there. Ow! Doink! Early. Wait, can you wall hug to... 100% certain. Wall hug and hold control not to take damage when you hit. Feels like it. Let's do damage. Yeah. That's lovely, 20%. Okay, what are we going to do? Cursed Doll, I think, early game like this. Maybe cheese as well. Don't eat my cheese, thank you. Hey, get off me, you big green bastard. Yeah, see, my DPS is so low. Let's take this, screw it. Do cheese, don't eat my... Yep, luck. I mean, that's not optimal, but fine. And then let's do... What have I got? I got 3 cheeses, 2 dolls, so let's do a doll. Take my oats. Take my oats! I took my boots, but that's fine. Also. Okay. Chaos. Because don't want either of those other ones. Okay, 3 minutes left. How far are we from... Not that far from the, exit shrine. Exit portal. Oh, geez, come on. Let's do another one of those. And I gotta be a little careful here, because clearly my DPS isn't where it needs to be yet. The only one, I don't want those, so I'm gonna have to take Chaos. Elite spawn increase, I mean, that's good, but I gotta get through this swarm first. Oh, shield. There we go. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, power-up drops are a lovely thing to have. Don't want either of those, so I'll take luck. DPS is super slow. So I need to ramp up my damage somehow. Dragon's Breath. Get some damage out of that. Let's take this. Hope we get something favorable. Not really, but speed is alright. Get a crate. Bulgar. Not really wonderful. Oh, there's a Moai down there. Maybe he'll love me up. Power drop chat. Drop chance is great. One just dropped, but I'm... Oh, I just... Yeah. Okay, we gotta head back now. Boss Buster, sure. Because there's a couple bosses. Something else useful, please. Damage related. Campfire. That's alright. There's my cheese doing its good work with the purple there. Poisoning. Yeah, okay, they melted satisfyingly quick. Purple. Gas mask. Okay. Armor and overheal for everyone with poison. So I want to dupe up my... Next time I get a chance, I'm going to dupe more cheeses. Because they do poison damage. So that's going to harmonize with that. Another cursed doll. That's also nice too. Okay. My damage, my DPS, damage per second is low. Feels low. But I'm on the right track. And I'm also way behind schedule here again because I'm too greedy. I'm going to take this because I'm greedy. Give me damage. No. Armor. Take a little bit more armor. Now we got a skedaddle. And it's going to be double boss because I took the boss curse. So, could be rough. But, no, a minute left. I think we'll be fine. Excellent. More damage. That's good. Okay, let's do that right now. The sooner you do it, the less XP they have, apparently. Which kind of doesn't make sense to me, but... Oh, we got a nuke. Alright. Oh, come on. Let's just take that. Cursed Tome, finally. Alright, now we've got... No, we still don't have... What are we missing? Dexecutioner still. Sheesh! Okay, yep. This is going... Yeah, this is fine. The cheese is doing its work. Thankfully. Let's leave that... Oh, I was going to leave that, but whatever. Come on, die. There you go. Nice. Okay, so... A wrench, that's whatever. Batteries, I mean, that's fine too. Give me Dexecutioner, please. That's the only thing I'm looking for now. There it is. Thank you. Thank you, game. You're a friendly little game. Now, I want Cursed and XP as high as possible, so whatever... It's only level 1, so we'll take it. Eesh. It's blue, so I'll take it. XP. Okay, let's go over and do the shrine real quick. XP. XP. Cursed. XP. Try and get as much squeeze as much juice out of this round as we possibly can, and then yeah, go from there. Okay, lovely. Turbo skates, that's nice. Although I am slow moving still. Don't have the items for it. Let's increase damage, or increase difficulty again one more time, because that felt alright. What else we got on the field here? Let's take this coin thing, money stonks, to get some more money out of these boys. Well, that elite still got through me, though, so my DPS isn't that high. It was the cheese doing all the hard work. Oh, we got a crate over here. Let's go grab that. Do we have time? I think we have time. Famous last words. Let's go look. Got 2 crates over here. Sheesh. Okay, this may have been a mistake. If so, I regret everything. No, dear. Okay, I'll take that and go gooch straight back to the, I mean, it's purple, so... Mirror, that's nice. Okay, now let's get that freak out of here. Here come the black ghosts. They are not friendly ghosts. They are super unfriendly. No, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I don't have lifesteal. Go, 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 go. I made it, friends. Just by the skin of my chinny chin chin. Nice. Okay. So, XP. Let's go down and get this one. I need a little bit more ability and I need a lot more DPS. But that's doable. Crit chance, 1% right now. Yeesh. Okay, that's bad. Need to think about that. Lifesteal is kind of my priority still, though. If I'm going to get any distance here. There we go. Is that... Again, yeah, I think that harmonizes with lifesteal, but I don't have any lifesteal at all yet, so... Crit chance. That's another thing I should be thinking about. I think I'm just going to go hog on these crates now. It's not the right strat, I know, but I'm not... Oh, there's a microwave. Nice. So what I want to do, cheese, I think, because we've got the one that harmonizes with it. Which one is that? Gas mask. Yeah. Okay. So, damage to elites. Yeah. Okay, so let's go dupe up our cheeses and hope it doesn't take anything useful from us. That took a cursed doll. Poop. Oh well, at this point, cursed doll is... I don't have enough money. What do you call it? Diminishing returns, I think. So... Great drop back there. Where? Down below. Another microwave here. Okay, 2 microwaves. Where are we? Hang on. Superior. 2 microwaves. Kind of dead center of the map. Okay, maybe I'll just go walkabouts and then come back to those later. Try and remember to, or shortly, once I've got some more money. Nice. Cursed doll. XP. XP's 9, so I mean that's getting up there to where I'd like it to be at this stage. So another cursed doll to replace that one I lost, I think. Even though I just finished saying it's diminishing returns, I'm not entirely certain about that. Not enough money, I shouldn't spend that anyway because I want to keep it for the microwaves right now. Max HP, sure. Okay. Okay, I feel the way things are going, I'm gonna get... This isn't gonna be a super high scoring run. Maybe like 10 to 20k, I think. Unless I start getting super lucky, which I guess that means I should probably try and grab luck. Oh, okay. I just realized that the boss curses, of course, the boss curses don't transfer between maps. So you gotta do it all over again. Size for my aura, still tiny. Circle strafe, circle strafe, circle strafe. Rocket Arena 2. There's a reference from ancient history for you. Rocket Arena 1, Quake 1, Rocket Arena 2, Quake 2, Rocket Arena 3, Quake 3 mods. Still have some, I mean, Rocket Arena 3 was pretty great, but in Rocket Arena 2, man, oh, that got me into online competitive gaming at ridiculously high pings because I was living in Australia at the time. Telus? No, that's Canada. Telstra in Australia. Oh, the ISP from hell. Okay, what am I doing? Yeah, fair enough. Whoa, no! See, I get unlocked in and bad things happen. Sheesh. Oh, all right, folks. I'm gonna do one more, but before I do that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. In the meantime, Mr. Joe Strummer. Sheesh, even the coffee in the coffee pot is on lukewarm now. Oh, Cam went goofy. I always forget to... Wait, there you go. Come back, salmon. Why is it flashing blue? That seems like a bad thing. Okay. Yeah, even the coffee in the coffee pot is lukewarm now. All right, one more. And if it goes long, if I actually get to where I'm supposed to be planning to be getting this time, that's fine. Because all I got to do this afternoon is make some curry. So, it's fine. Okay, what do we got? Boss curses 5. No. So, you know what? Because, we're about 15, 20 minutes away from the usual time that I would end the stream. I might just go balls out. Because if I die early, that's fine. And if it goes well, then, it goes well. More eyes around. Sure, for later. Let's just leave that there. We'll deal with that later. I don't need this right now. Let's leave that for later as well. All right. Testicles to the drywall. Let's just grab all the difficulty things. And, actually, I should pay better attention, I suppose, right? Try not to die to stupid mistakes. Aura, again. Already my aura is bigger than it was last game in mid-round 2. The heck's up with that? Don't know. Something good? Yeah. Shrug. There's another Moai over there, but there's a big tall place. Which I kind of hate. Thunder Mitts is alright, yeah. It's another boss shrine over there, boss curse over there. I've already taken 2. Maybe this is going to be the arena where I fight the triple bosses later, so we'll come back here and leave that stuff on the ground. At minute what? Minute 7? I mean, this is purple. It's purple. Twitch. Hey, Twitch, purple. Look, purple. Purple. We'll take purple. For you, Twitch, we'll take purple. Let's see what happens. All right, this is super ill-advised, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right, yeah, I'm going to need all the levels I can get before this multi-boss situation happens. So what little coin is on the ground, let's grab it. Aura again. Look at my aura, it's huge! For 2 minutes into the game. Okay, 1 minute left. I'm going to go back over there to let those bosses spawn and use the purple dingus, but I need another weapon right now. That would be crit chance. I mean, 6% crit chance is not going to help me. HP regen might. Do I take this 5th one right now? No. I mean, that's... You know what? Screw it. We're going apeshit. We're getting a boner. Oh, I mean, I don't know about you, chat, but... 42 seconds until the bosses... Mini-bosses. That's not helpful. That might be helpful. Something damage related. Idle juice. I mean, that's probably not going to be useful. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Okay, is this going to be a double shrine? 30 seconds. I guess we can kite them over there if we have to. Probably going to have to, but this is a free, what do you call it, crate, so... Slippery ring. Dang it. Nothing good. Nothing juicy. Other than idle juice, which I suppose is by definition juicy. Is this a double? Yes, it is. That's lovely. Good timing. Damage? Yes. For this fight right now, probably armor, right? Got to take the weapon right now, as opposed to luck, because I'm coming up on a five mini boss fight. Grab that time stop, and then we'll zip over to where that purple power-up dropped. All right. Oh, sheesh! I didn't expect that. Coming up right under my feet. Okay, now where was that? Where was that place? Where the power-up dropped? Over here somewhere. They will teleport to me. There it is. Oh, here's a damage thing. I wish I had a ranged weapon as part of that deal, but... Okay, now where are they? Where are they? Dang it! I can only damage them if they're close to me, and they're not freaking close to me. Oh, that's a disappointment. Aura again. I tell you what. This could be going better. Okay, let's wait until the... Oh, there's health as well, so let's do that. This is kind of a challenge with only aura, but let's see how we go. No cheese, no cursed doll, no nothing. Katana, okay, that's something. 2 down. 3 down. 3 down, 2 to go, 3 down, 2 to go. I mean, obviously this is going to do more damage per second, so... This guy's still relatively healthy, but... Well, let's take these crates, because they're going to have good stuff in them, right? I mean, well, stuff anyway. That might be useful to my purpose. Yeah, okay, I do have some evasion. Yeah, I got 24% evasion, so that might come in handy. Nothing. Dragon's Breath, good. Oh, can't take damage, because I am a glass cannon. More aura. It's really early for aura to be this high, but that's fine, I'll take it. Okay, looks like my balls to the furniture strat has worked. Huzzah for me. All I want's aura. I mean, okay, I will take it. Look at me go. Look at me go. Nothing. Skip it. Screw it. Because I'm going to get a bunch of coins, hopefully, out of this. And maybe we'll get luckier. Yeah, XP. Fine. Okay, where haven't we been? Pretty much everywhere. Now, the rounds kind of meld together in my head, so I don't think it was this round that I saw that microwave yet, so... already, so we're just gonna do the do the rounds and see what we can find. Hey, Doug on Twitch. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. Okay, that's good. Now, what that means also, though, is that second round of bosses is also going to be 5 of them, and things are not progressing as fast as I'd like in terms of leveling here, so items it's going to be, and hope for luck, speaking of. Items and shrines, I guess. No keys, so it's all everyone's going to cost. Thunder Mitts is fine. Kind of. Let's do a nuke, screw it. I probably should have kept that for the next boss fights, but it's still 2 minutes away, so... Youch. Oh, there's a blue hat guy right beside me. Crit chance, yeah, it's only 5%, only 1% now, so... Do I have cheese? I do not. Max HP, I got Thunder Mitts twice already, I think? Yeah. I think I want gas mask. I'll just hope for cheese. Or something else that does poison effect. Power up drop chance, I think. Crit chance, yes, but this is kind of more gooder right now, I think. Another microwave, or a microwave. Okay, so what's going to do us... Well, the boss fight's coming up, so I guess we do want to... Yeah, we want boss busters. Several of them right now. Let's do that. Maybe attack speed, too. Katana, sure. Okay, and that speedy boy will come in handy. 23... No, minute 23, so yeah. That's fine, it'll get me to where I can get some more shrines and stuff quickly. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. And see how much more we can grab before our 5... Hey, there's another boss buster. How many is that going to be total? 5. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I feel okay about that. I'll have to get in close to him, because ore is pretty much my primary weapon at this moment. But, you know, might go okay. Swarm. I mean, with his aura, I think the swarms... I gotta get away from the wall, but I think the swarm will be manageable. Turbo skates, that's good. Especially because I think I still have an active speed boost. No, I don't. That's fine, though. Armor, just in case. 46 seconds until... bosses spawn in. Can I get out this way? Looks like no. Let's take that. 6 of these now. Okay, I'm not worried about these multi-bosses. In fact, you know what? I'm so not worried, I'm going to take another boss curse. Why not? Oh, jeez, I just took damage there. That's bad. Katana. Let's get some more levels. Chaos Tome, sure. XP. Yeah, it's purple, so... I mean, more aura would not be bad, but... We're getting close to the end of this round. Still don't have the items I need or want. Weapons and tomes that way, so... But I do need to survive this fight. Probably DPS is something I should be thinking about. Executioner, that's excellent. That's all my weapons now. So I think I'm happy to take Cursed, now that it's offered. Okay, so this is going to be, what, 6 bosses? Okay. And 13 seconds. Where do I want to be? Somewhere in wide and flat. So I can jump around like a dingus without worrying about hitting walls and such. Let's grab this crate real quick. Yep, 6 chunky boys. Alright, 6 chunky boys. 6 chunky boys. Yeah. Circle strafe. Don't get stuck on things like a dum-dum. Oh yeah, they're melting like butter. Dex. Well, look at me go. I'm surprised that taking all of those Oscar shrines did not doom me. In fact, just the opposite. Now I got 6 lovely, lovely crates to eat. I wish my luck was higher. What is it? 15%, so that's kind of poop, but it's all right in the end. Sure. Oh, wait. Is this one alive still? There is. Derp. You need to die, sir. Please die. Thank you. Much appreciated. Electric plug is good. I still need lifesteal, though, of some description. A little bit more. Med kit, whatever. Ah, they're all greenies. Come on, give me a legendary all greens. Yeah, well, my luck's low, so fair enough, I guess. 1 minute left. Okay. Oh, I've not found the exit yet. That's bad. Look for some red streaks on the horizon. Oh, I see him over there somewhere. Yep. Damn it. I may have spoken too quickly. 50 seconds. I mean, I think it'll be all right. Got 2 thunder mitts, so let's do that. Idle juice. Yeah, it's right over there, so I think we're close enough that it's not going to be too bad a situation. Let's go trigger this right away. And then figure out later what the dealio is. Because we do have 6 of them. It's not really a great location because I'm kind of jammed in here. Uh-oh, maybe I spoke too soon. This location does suck. We're jumping around. Whoa, hello. Hello. Yay. Would love some power-up drops if you're willing to do that for me, game. There's my luck tome finally. Oh, I'm almost dying here because my lifesteal is non-existent. I squandered it. I squandered it, chat. But that is not a strat that I've tried before, which is if there are 5 boss curse tomes on the map to gank them all. I mean, that, if I'd been there a bit earlier, if I'd had a bit more lifesteal, whatever, a little more luck, a touch more luck, and probably skill. Let's admit it. That probably would have been fine. So, yeah, I'm going to try that in the future. Well, apologies, friends and neighbors, that, yeah, I didn't get nearly as far as I'd hoped today in terms of a run. But, you know, mostly user error, I'm going to say. Almost entirely user error, I think. Which is just the way it goes sometimes. And look, not going to deny, I spent 40 or 45 minutes talking about the Bhagavad Gita instead of playing MegaBonk. So, you know, that's the way I is. That's the way I roll, friends and neighbors, is talking stuff that's, you know, whatever. Anyway, so I believe the Mighty Bear Man and I are going to play that RV game off stream and drink beer tomorrow. Because that's the way my schedule is these days, beer on Thursdays. So, I will be back. I won't be feeling well on Friday, Korea time. So maybe Saturday, unless the wife wants to do something. I don't know. Look, thank you for hanging out, my friends. And I hope that you will hit the buttons and do the things and come back next time. And watch my stuff and do my things. As I said at the top of the hour, top of the 2 hours, I got my green screen today. Oh, Elgato. All praise to Elgato. I tell you what, Elgato makes such good gear. I mean, this here microphone and the arm it's attached to are Elgato. Mwah. What else do I got that's Elgato? Stuff, anyway, stuff. And that green screen. I mean, it was spendy. It was very spendy. You can get a cheap ass piece of garbage on Amazon for like $50. But, oh boy, is it nice. It's an aluminum case with metal latches. you know, like, and you pull it up and it's pneumatic, so it just comes up, no effort required, put it back down, hides it. It's beautiful. So that happened just before I started the stream, so I'm going to put it up and start messing with OBS to get a nice chroma key going, so I can do some stuff with it, particularly for videos, for talking to camera type videos. So I look forward to some of those in the future if you're interested in more Wonderchicken, and I hope that you are. If you're not, it's okay. I get it. You know, look, it's a niche thing. Old Canadian men living in Korea playing video games and talking about ancient philosophy and religion. Look, it's a pretty small demographic. The overlap of the Venn diagram there, I recognize, is not very big, but, you know, if you're one of the people that sits in at least a couple of those circles, then I welcome you to stay. Well, not now because I'm going, but to come back next time. So thank you, my friends. Thank you, Doug, as always, or almost always, for coming and hanging out during your busy work day. And yeah, I will see you, my friends, next time. Farewell, Internet.